Hey, Wasabi, Operation iDroid, and for this video you're going to need a jailbroken iPod, Touch, iPhone, or iPad. We'll also need N64 for iOS, the actual N64 Emulator. We'll also need Safari Download Enabler to get the games for the N64, and the N64iOS repo. Let's begin. So the first thing that we're going to do is open Cydia. So go ahead and open Cydia. It's going to load, and when it's done we're going to click on the Manage tab, then Sources, top right Edit, top left Add. And the source that we're going to be adding is the N64iOS repo, as I said earlier. So just type it as I am doing right now, repo.n64iOS.com. Add the source. It's going to verify. Click Add anyway. I'm going to click Cancel because I already have it. And then when it's done loading everything, click Done and go into the search tab. We're going to search N64 iOS as I'm doing right here. And you're going to want to get the blue tweak if you want to help the developers .ddd. So by this you'll be buying the package for $1.99, and I really recommend you do this because with continual support he will continue to update the emulator, which we really need. But if you do not have the money, just go ahead and click on the pink one and install it, and this way you'll get it completely free and still be able to play. So click top right Install and Confirm. Then we're going to search for Safari Download Enabler. So type it as I am typing here, and you will know that it's Safari Download Enabler because it has a yellow power drill to the left and it looks like this. So when we get here, click on the top right Install and Confirm. So with these two things, we're getting the N64 Emulator, which runs the actual N64 games, and with Safari Download Enabler, we'll be able to get the games to play on the N64 Emulator. So from here, click on Restart Springboard, and I'll be back when my Springboard is restarted. When Springboard has restarted, look for an icon like this on your Springboard. This is the N64 iOS application. And now to get the games, we're going to go into Safari. When Safari opens, click on the URL and search coolrom.com as I am doing here. And go. Now this will automatically direct you to their mobile website, which is fine because I find their mobile website easy to navigate and much better than their regular website. So click on ROM files. Scroll down till you see Nintendo 64 because that's the system that we're trying to get the games on. Now this will take us to the N64 ROM directory, and as you can see, it's a nice page with top 25 downloaded, top 25 rated, and browse by letter. So go ahead and click top 25 download. And as you can see, Super Mario 64 is right there. So we're going to click on that because it's the game that we're trying to get. Now this will take us to another page where it has a very nice way to show the ROM. So 2 screenshots of the ROM, the file name, the file size, what system it's for, how many times it's been downloaded, and its rating. So wow, it's been downloaded a lot and a great rating. So if you guys want to see this game, you can watch that preview, but for now we're going to download it. So click download now. Now this will automatically start the download, and you will know that your download has started because where the URL was, you will see the amount of kilobytes being downloaded to the amount of megabytes to be downloaded. So that's how you know it will be downloading, and you will get this if you got Safari Download Enabler. Now when it's done, it will give you a screen like this. Click on the left Open In, and then click on the Finder option. You will only have this option if you have Safari Download Enabler. Now go all the way back. You should be in VAR Mobile, and if you are, then you can't go back anymore. So from here we're going to click on the folder Media, then scroll down the folder ROMs, and then N64, and at the top right we're going to save the file. From here we can go home and then open the N64 iOS application, but be sure to check your multitasking bar and make sure that it's not in the multitasking bar. So open N64 iOS, and when it loads you should see your Super Mario 64 .zip file in the N64 application. So go ahead and click that and play in portrait and no sound because that's how you'll get the best gameplay, because with sound it kind of lags and without it's much better. So as you can see, the N64 iOS emulator is missing some important buttons like an analog stick and C buttons. So from here I'm going to show you how you work around these missing things. So the way this emulator works is that it uses the analog stick as an accelerometer. So as you can see, if I tilt the Wiimote up, the analog stick will go up, to the right, right, and to the left, left. So this is the way that you use the analog stick to control the iPhone or iPod Touch or iPad, whichever you're using. So now the big thing is that there are no C buttons. You cannot use the C buttons to play. But thankfully, Super Mario 64 does not use the C button, so that's why I'm showing you how to get this game. Now, it's hard to play the game sometimes if you don't get used to the accelerometer, but you can still play the game. The only main problem is that the Z button is hard to press. So, as you can see in the controller skin layout, we have the A button, the B button, and the D-pad. And on the top left, the L button, the top right, the R button, and then right there in the middle, that little circle is the Z button. And you do use that a lot when playing Super Mario 64. So that is the only problem when playing, but you can still play the game. And might I say that this N64 iOS emulator does play the game pretty well. I mean, everything runs very smoothly. The graphics look great, and it's pretty much an overall great emulator. We're just waiting for the next big update, and there's already an update on the way. If you want to see how this update will look, there will be a link in the outro, and hope you guys enjoy playing with your N64 iOS emulator. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed. As I mentioned earlier, the next N64 iOS update will feature a new button mapping layout. So to get a sneak peek of the update to come, click on that screenshot at the bottom right of CK Mod's video, the creator of the new N64 iOS skin. Also at the top left I have a video where I show you how to get Mario Kart 64 on N64 iOS. I have confirmed that it works on N64 iOS because there are some games that do not work on N64 iOS. Anyways, if this helped and or worked for you, please leave a like, and to see more cool videos and more confirmations on games that work on N64 iOS, click that green subscribe button.